So I just did a video on all the women and young girls under 18 girls who made credible sexual assault accusations against our liar in chief, our poopy pants in chief, whatever you want to call him, 47, Mandarin Orange Mussolini. These people made credible, and I'm going to tell you, these accusations were way before we heard this. This is a transcript of what he said on the bus that day, the Access Hollywood bus. And these accusations are all like this. Like the woman, Stoyanov, the photographer for Time or People or whatever, who was down at Mar-a-Lago, and says that she walked into a room and he was behind her and he closed the door and walked up and he put her against the wall and just started feeling her all over and kissing her. In every single one of these fucking allegations, he moves on them before they can even react and just starts kissing them. That's what he does. And fondles and stuff. They all say the same fucking thing. Now look. He's telling Billy Bush, no, Nancy. No, this was, and I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. He moved on her heavily by taking her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. I moved on her like a bitch. I couldn't get there, and she was married. Then all of a sudden, I see her, and now she's got this big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look. Bush says, your girl's hot as shit. In the purple. Multiple voices. Whoa, yeah, whoa. Bush says, yeah, Donald has scored. Whoa, my man. And Trump says, look at you. You're a pussy. Bush says, you got to get a thumbs up. Trump says, maybe it's a different one. Bush says, it better not be the publicist. No, it's her. Trump says, yeah, that's her with the gold. I better use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful, and I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do everything you want. Whatever. Yeah, grab him by the pussy. Anything. This is what he says in every single one of these allegations. This is a fucking roadmap. It's a roadmap. It's a plan of attack. Like the woman on the plane. You know, and these women now, you know, some of them are in their 70s. So when Trump says, oh, I wouldn't be attracted to her. But when she was 28 or when she was 18, like some of these girls were, or 17 or 16, if you guys don't believe me, everybody's waiting for the Epstein files. Most of it's already out there. Why don't you care about what's already out there? All the pictures of him and Epstein. Why do you need more confirmation? What more do you need? Seriously, there's all this public information is out there already. You have pictures of him with Epstein all over the place. You have the look of the year. The fact that he bought these beauty pageants just to have access to young girls. Do you understand that? How many of these young girls were preyed upon because they were in one of Donald Trump's beauty pageants? I mean, not just preyed upon by him, which is terrible enough, but also recruited by Ghislaine Maxwell. You know, there was a lot of stuff that didn't come out about her trial, but a lot of it did. And I'm going to tell you, man, it's a sickness. It's a sickness that runs rampant in this right-wing Christian, evangelical, white Christian nationalist thread of religion, the sick, twisted version of Christianity that these people worship. It's sickness. This need for child abuse, this pedophilia, it's a sickness with the right wing. They're the ones that are screaming the loudest, protect the children, protect the children. We need to protect the children from them. From them. I've done so many videos on different people. Oh, the vice president of the Bikers Against Child Abuse or whatever. But he has been indicted and sentenced to prison. How many of these right-wing leaders, faith leaders, one of Trump's actual ex-faith advisors was put in prison for child molestation, child trafficking, child porn. That's who these people are. At their core, that's who they are. They're sick people. And now we've given these sick fuckers the keys to the kingdom. I want to blame people. I want to blame the people that stayed home. I do, because it's in our nature to want to blame people sometimes for this. Because I voted. I was out there screaming at the top of my motherfucking lungs to anybody I knew, anybody I talked to in the store, on the street, didn't matter. Bumper stickers all over my fucking car warning people of Project 2025, and I drive sometimes all day. I've been trying to do what I can without a huge platform. I know a lot of people stepped on board, but it seems like it was just a little bit too late. People didn't trust the Kamala Harris thing because it happened too late, and it was a little bit messy. People think that they fucked over Biden. I've actually heard right-wing people say that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and some other people need to actually be hung for what they did to Joe Biden. Because Fox News has them convinced that it was so cruel to fuck Biden over like that and say, no, he's not running. Now it's Kamala Harris as vice president. They don't care about Joe Biden. They don't give a fuck about him. But they are convinced now that he was done wrong. Where did that come from? Where the fuck did that come from? Fox News. Fox News, who's full of a bunch of fucking child molesters too, and sexual assaulters. Roger Ailes, the very man that created Fox News, so Republicans could have a voice on cable TV. Roger Ailes got fired and had to settle for like fucking $50 million. This was back, in the 80s, for assaulting one of their very, very famous reporters. Look it up if you don't believe me. But all these women describe this very thing. I actually saw him at a press conference after an E.G. Carroll trial day, and him saying, "Can you believe this? Can you believe they just thought that I would just, move on somebody that I didn't know? I just move right on her? Can anybody believe that I would do that? Just go up to somebody I didn't know and just start kissing them? Like just kissing them and I don't even know them? I mean, just grabbing them? Really?" Yes, because that's what you said you do. You said it. You said it. You sick fuck. Retire. Die. Just get gone. Just get gone. You are ruining and creating more fascists in this country by your very fucking existence. Spending more money than Joe Biden did at this time of year. You're blowing up our government and then going out to golf and blowing up our government and leaving it to people that you hired, your sycophants, to run the place. Fucking sick. People, we're doomed.